What's up, my assault rifle wielding, covenant slaying Spartans? Today we're diving headfirst into a ring world of mystery, nostalgia, and the occasional rage quit. So strap in, because we're not just going for a leisurely drive in the Warthog, we're about to explore the digital universe where Halo Combat Evolved turned first-person shooters from mere games into legendary tales. And trust me, by the end of this journey, you'll be more hooked on Halo's story than a grunt on a plasma grenade. Let's embark on this epic quest, where the only thing more abundant than needler ammo is the lore that makes Halo much more than just a game. In the dimly lit corners of the late 90s gaming development scene, a group of ambitious developers at Bungie Studios were cooking up something that would eventually revolutionize the gaming world. Little did they know, their project, originally envisioned as a real-time strategy game for Mac computers, was about to make a quantum leap into the realm of first-person shooters on Microsoft's then up-and-coming console, the Xbox. Yes, Halo Combat Evolved started its life as a strategy game. Imagine that. Instead of piloting Master Chief through alien landscapes, you might have been commanding him from a bird's eye view, probably harvesting resources or building bases. But fate and a little company called Microsoft had other plans. Seeing the potential in Bungie's project, Microsoft acquired the studio, pivoting Halo's destiny towards becoming the flagship title for the Xbox launch. This wasn't just a change in platform, it was a complete overhaul of the game's identity. The transition from RTS to FPS wasn't just a genre switch, it was a gamble that involved rethinking how storytelling, gameplay mechanics, and multiplayer experiences would unfold in a console FPS. Halo was setting up to do what no game had done before: seamlessly blend a rich cinematic story with intense strategic gameplay. The developers faced a Herculean task: crafting an immersive world filled with alien races, futuristic technology, and vast landscapes, all while pushing the limits of early 2000s hardware. They were venturing into uncharted territory, experimenting with AI that could adapt to players' tactics, vehicles that felt like they had weight in physics, and level designs that encouraged exploration and strategy. Behind the scenes, Halo's development was a story of innovation driven by necessity. The game's signature ring world, for instance, wasn't just a bold artistic choice. It solved technical limitations by limiting the horizon and making distant objects easier to render. Every aspect of Halo was meticulously designed to immerse players in its universe, from the hauntingly beautiful soundtrack that elevated the sense of alien isolation to the intuitive controls that made you feel like you were the Master Chief. So when Halo Combat Evolved finally hit shelves in 2001, it wasn't just launching alongside the Xbox. It was launching a new era for shooters. It proved that FPS games could offer more than corridor shooting galleries. They could deliver expansive worlds, deep lore, and stories worth telling. And all this because a group of developers dared to dream bigger, push harder, and evolve beyond the conventional. In doing so, they didn't just evolve a game, they evolved an entire genre. Who knew that a change in perspective, from top-down to first-person, could change the gaming landscape forever? Well, apparently Bungie did. In a universe teeming with alien races, ancient secrets, and interstellar warfare, Halo Combat Evolved didn't just introduce us to a new style of gameplay, it gave us a whole new world to save, and did it so with style. At the heart of this epic saga is our protagonist, Master Chief Petty Officer John 117, a man of few words, but many, many bullets. Clad in his iconic Mjolnir armor, Master Chief became the epitome of the silent, mysterious hero. A character so cool that even his AI companion, Cortana, couldn't help but throw a few quips his way.
The Prophet of Regret is planning to activate Halo. Are you sure?
And let's talk Cortana, your guide, your savior, and your constant reminder that, yes, you are lost. And yes, you should probably have taken the left turn back at the last checkpoint. But Halo isn't just the Master Chief and Cortana show. Oh no, it's a full ensemble cast featuring the Fanatical Covenant, a coalition of alien races with a penchant for religious zealotry and a serious grudge against humanity. Their ranks include the stealthy elites, the gung-ho grunts, and the ever-so-tactful hunters. Then there's the Flood, a parasitic nightmare fuel, proving that the only thing worse than one enemy is another that can make your enemies its enemies too. It's like the enemy of my enemy is also my enemy? Galactic politics, am I right? But what truly sets Halo CE apart in the history of gaming isn't just its character or its enemies, it's the lore. Bungie didn't just create a game, they crafted a universe. The Halo rings, giant super weapons built by the ancient Forerunners, are not only awe-inspiring in scale, but also shrouded in mystery, serving as both battlegrounds and keys to the game's deeper narrative. This lore would lay the groundwork for countless expansions, novels, comics, and even an animated series, turning what could have been a straightforward shooter into a sprawling sci-fi epic. The story of Halo Combat Evolved unfolds not just through exposition or cinematic cutscenes, but through the gameplay itself, as players traverse the varied landscapes of the Halo ring. From its mysterious structures to its alien landscapes, they uncover clues about the ring's purpose, the history of the Forerunners, and the true nature of the Covenant and the Flood. It's storytelling through exploration, where every corridor turned and every hill crested adds another piece to the puzzle. But when you boot up Halo Combat Evolved, you're not just stepping into any run-of-the-mill shooter. You're entering a world where the AI isn't just smart, it's like playing chess with a Covenant elite who's read Sun Tzu's The Art of War. These enemies don't just stand around waiting for their turn to be blasted. No, they dodge, weave, and even flank you, turning every skirmish into a tactical battle of wits. It's like they were programmed with a degree in battlefield tactics, making each encounter a pulse-pounding game of intergalactic cat and mouse. But the brilliance of Halo doesn't stop with its AI. Oh no! It redefines shooting mechanics, blending pinpoint accuracy with a visceral sense of power behind every trigger pull. Whether you're peppering an elite with the assault rifle or snipering a grunt from afar, each weapon feels distinct, satisfying, and perfectly balanced. It's the tactile feedback loop that makes every shot, every reload feel impactful, as if you're truly in the boots of a super soldier. And then there's the revolutionary health and shield system. Say goodbye to the frantic search for health packs. Halo introduced us to the regenerating shield mechanic, a game changer that kept the action flowing smoothly. This system added a layer of strategy, encouraging players to take tactical cover, allowing for their shields to recharge before diving back into the fray. It's a dance of aggression and retreat, a balance that keeps the adrenaline pumping without breaking immersion. But where Halo truly forged its legacy was in its multiplayer experience. Before the era of ubiquitous online gaming, Halo brought us together through LAN parties and split-screen battles that became the stuff of legend. Picture this: a room full of CRT TVs, a tangle of Ethernet cables, and the unmistakable glow of youthful competition. This was social gaming in its purest form, where rivalries were born and friendships were forged. And the only thing higher than a stack of pizza boxes was the level of camaraderie. Split screen mode, too, was a cornerstone of Halo's multiplayer appeal. It allowed for cooperative campaigns and head-to-head battles right from your couch, making it a shared experience in a way few games could match. It was here in these split-screen sessions that Halo transcended the typical gaming experience, becoming a shared cultural moment for a generation of gamers. When Halo Combat Evolved burst onto the scene, it wasn't another blip on the gaming radar. It was a supernova. This game didn't just sell well, it catapulted itself and the Xbox console into the stratosphere, becoming the must-have title for any gamer worth their salt. With over 5 million copies sold, Halo didn't just succeed, it became a phenomenon, getting the standard for what a blockbuster video game release could be. The design principles and gameplay mechanics introduced by Halo have become foundational elements in the FPS genre. The intuitive control scheme with its recharging shields and dual weapon system set a new standard for player health and combat dynamics, influencing titles from Call of Duty to Destiny. These games and others borrowed the idea that players could focus more on strategic combat and less on scavenging for health packs, allowing for a more engaging gameplay experience. So we've journeyed through the universe of Halo Combat Evolved, from its groundbreaking inception to its monumental impact on the gaming industry and culture at large. It's clear that this was no ordinary game. It was a pioneer, a legend, and not only defined a genre, but also reshaped the way we interact with digital worlds and each other. But what makes Halo truly stand out is not just the records it broke or the innovations it introduced, it's the memories it created and the community it built. So as we look back on Halo Combat Evolved, let's remember, it didn't just play the game, it changed the game, and then gave it a teabag for good measure. If you enjoyed uncovering the history of Halo Combat Evolved, click this video here to see more from the Retro Reload. And as always, thanks for watching.